Hi, and welcome to our second session of Family Yoga for Cedar Lane Unitarian Universalist Church. My name is Katrina, and I'm a registered yoga teacher. I'm also trained in children's yoga. Today's Family Yoga class is designed for big yogis and little yogis to be able to participate together. But keep in mind that the class is really designed to welcome and encourage our little yogis to try out some yoga, to have a good time and enjoy themselves. I will try to provide alternatives to some of the movements if they're more suited to little yogis than big yogis, so everyone has a choice that suits them. And always remember in yoga, if something doesn't feel right, if it feels like it's too much, if you're not able to breathe comfortably, back off and find a position that works for you, where you can breathe, where you feel comfortable. Yoga should feel good. It should be fun. So we're going to start class today with our centering words that help remind us that this is a special time for yoga. And the words come from Kundalini Yoga, and they are Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo reminds us of the sound of the universe and our connection to everything else around us, and that's something we're going to be talking about a lot today. Guru Dev Namo is calling to mind our teachers and our learning experiences and everything around us that helps us learn and grow. So I'll do it twice through. You can just listen the first time, and if you'd like to join in the second time, I'm going to bring my hands to heart center, my palms pressed together right in front of my heart, taking a deep breath in and out. My next breath in will be for our centering words. Deep inhale. Om Namo. Deep breath in. Guru Dev Namo. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Now that we've centered ourselves, I'd like to take a minute to set an intention for class. My intention for today is going to be remembering my connection with everything and everyone around me, remembering that we are part of a big universe. We are made up of stardust, and that we are all connected to each other. Let's start off with some breathing. We're going to do our balloon breath, where we think about how our chest fills up with air and then gets smaller, just like when you blow up a balloon and let the air out. So let's bring our arms out to the side. On an inhale, arms come up overhead, making the shape of a balloon. Chest fills up, and then we exhale, let it out, chest gets small. Inhale up, exhale, release. Now this next one, let's breathe in and out through our nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Maybe this time we let our balloon out across the room. And we use our mouth to make that balloon noise. Let's do it again. Inhale up. One more time. Inhale all that air in. And out. Now we're going to keep doing our warm up here. This time our arms come up and overhead, and we're going to lean over to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Lean over to the side, breathing in. Exhale back to center. Let's do each side again. Inhale over. Exhale back. Inhale over. Exhale back. Release your arms back down to the floor of the mat. We're going to scoot one arm on the floor, out over to the side. Top arm comes up and over. We look up at the top arm. Stretching out the side. Deep breath in. And let's exhale back to center. Other arm scooches out. Inhale up. Stretching over. Exhale it back down. Let's do a little twist. We're going to take one arm across our body to the opposite knee. Our other arm reaches straight up, making a nice tall straight spine. Before we turn to the side, place the hand on the floor behind us, palm flat, right behind our bottom. Maybe we look forward between our shoulders. Maybe we turn the head to look out over the back shoulder. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Let's switch sides. Opposite hand, across the body. Stretch it up. Twist it around. Palm flat on the floor. Looking straight ahead between your shoulders or out over the back shoulder. One more deep breath in. And coming back to center. Let's do a couple of spinal flexes. So we're going to round the back, shoulders come forward, belly button pulls back towards the spine, head and chin drop down. And then we're going to straighten up, open the heart, roll the shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, round. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, round. Inhale one more time. And back to neutral spine. I'm starting to feel nice and warm. How about you? It's good. Let's start some of our sun salutes. So first we're going to either roll over our knees or swing our legs out to the sides. You can roll over or swing them out to the side. We're going to come up on the hands and knees. Let's take a few quick movements here. Maybe you drop the belly, round the back. And this is cow, and this is cat. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to do a kneeling sun salute today. So let's all sit back on our heels and then round down over the knees, hands reaching back alongside your body in child's pose. In child's pose, you can come to that position anytime you need a little break. You can just breathe there, filling your body with air, resting deeply. Well, we're going to start our movement in child's pose. On an inhale, we'll sit up, lift our hips up off our heels, arms come up overhead. We take a little lean back. Then we come forward to all fours. Tuck our toes under. Straighten the legs, lift the hips, press back through the hands, downward facing dog. You can stay right here, or you can hinge forward, shoulders over the wrists, straight body from shoulders to heels, and come back to downward dog. Release your knees to the floor, hips to the heels, and come back to child's pose. That's our sun salute. Let's do that 2 more times. See if you can follow along with the breath. So we're here in child's pose, and we're gonna inhale up, reach it back. Exhale forward, tuck the toes, take another deep breath in. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Stay right here or on your next inhale forward. Exhale back. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees to the mat, hips to the heels. Take a few deep breaths here. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach it up for the ceiling, bend it back. Exhale, forward to all fours. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees to the mat, hips to the heels. Reach it forward. Walk your hands back up and find a comfortable seat. We're going to get started with our yoga adventure today. You might have noticed that I am in space. It's because today we are taking a trip to space. It's going to be so much fun. So first, before we get to space, we have to build our rocket. So to build our rocket, we need to grab some tools. And you're grabbing a tool, lift it up overhead, maybe bang a little bit on your rocket, and then exhale it down. Let's pick up another tool. Lift it up, bang, 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 and exhale it down. One more time. Let's inhale it up. We've got a tool. We need to bang, 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 build it up. Exhale it down. Now this time we're going to pick up a tool in this hand. Pick it up, reach it up. Oh, reach it over. We have to build on this side of the rocket. Bang, 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 bang. Putting it all together and exhale it down. We're going to grab a tool over here, lift it up, reach it over. Oh, bang, 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 bang. Building our rocket and back down. One more time. I'm grabbing a wrench this time. I'm picking it up, reaching it over, wrench, 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 twist, 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 and back down. Got a wrench over here. Pick it up, reach it over, wrench, 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 wrench. Ooh, my rocket's starting to look good. And I let my hand come back down to the floor. Now this time, I'm gonna reach forward all the way over. I grab a big lever. I pull it around to the back. And then I come back to forwards. There's another lever way over here. I grab it, I reach it around. I'm tightening up the base of my rocket. And I let it come back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Let's get it nice and tight. Reach, grab, twist. Back to center, reach, grab, twist it around, and back to center. Nice job. Now we've got to put on the top of our rocket. So we're going to pretend that our head is the very top of our rocket. We've got to twist it around and around and around to tighten it on. So we're going to do some neck rolls. Chin to chest, over to the side, back, around. Keep rotating, putting the top of that rocket on. Next time your chin's at your chest. Oh, we went a little too far, so we've got to loosen it back up, finding just the right tightness for the top of our rocket. Ooh, I think that feels pretty good. Let's see. We built the rocket, we used our tools, our hammers and our wrenches, we tightened up the bottom with our levers, we twisted the top on. I think we're ready to put the rocket onto the special truck that carries it over to the launch pad. Now the road that goes to the launch pad is really bumpy, so while the rocket's all loaded up, we've got to get on our special little car. So hips on the heels, hands on the knees, and we're going to take a bumpy ride over to the launch pad. So we're going to chest forward, looking up, and then round it back, just like we did during our warm-up. We're going to inhale, open, exhale back. And as we speed up to whatever pace feels good to you, we're imagining we're riding over a bumpy road. On our way to launch our rocket. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Are you going really fast? Are you almost there? Oh my gosh, we went so fast that we left our slow rocket on the truck behind. Let's pretend we're going to help the rocket truck get to the launch pad. So we're going to scoot our feet out, soles of the feet flat on the floor, hands plant behind us, and then we're going to lift up our bottom, make a nice flat table. We are the platform that transports the rocket. So we can't just sit here, we've got to move. So move your hands and feet. And if you get to the edge, you can go backwards. We're walking our rocket all the way to the launch pad. Let's do it one more time, back and forth. And we made it. Our rocket is at the launch pad. It's awesome. Now we've got to stand up our rocket. So we're going to sweep our arms out to the side. Inhale it up. Tall, tall rocket. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Tall, tall rocket. Can you reach all the way to the top? Exhale it down. Inhale up. Tall, 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 tall rocket. Exhale down. Oh my gosh, I think our rocket is ready. We're going to do some windmills. So for this part, we're going to stand up. Now, my head might disappear from the screen, but don't worry, you'll see what I'm doing. Ooh, I'm in space already. But to get to space, we've got to count down. So we're going to step our feet wide, arms out in a T, and then we're going to touch one foot, back up, touch the other foot, back up. We're going to count down from 20. Each time we count, we touch a foot. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we've got to fire up the engines. So you can stay standing, but so you can see me, I'm back here on my knees. I've got my hands together, and as the engines roar into space, we go up and down, and up and down, and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Imaginary rocket lifting off of the launch pad, soaring up towards space. Can we go a little faster? Our rocket's picking up speed. Oh my gosh, it's getting even faster. One more, pick up the pace. Now, second stage boosters come in, and these ones twist. So we go side to side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Second stage rockets coming into play as our rocket soars through the atmosphere, heading away from Earth out towards space. You take this at the pace that works for you, but maybe you want to go a little bit faster. Let's keep it going for maybe 30 more seconds. We've got to make sure our rocket escapes from Earth's atmosphere all the way up to the clear, dark blue space. Almost there. And we made it. Now that we're soaring up into space, we're going to imagine that we're just like our rocket. Now I'm going to move for just a second to see if my space picture will come back. Is it going to come back? Oh, I wish it would. The magic of computers. Well, either way, I know that my picture's there. So I'm up on my knees. I maybe spread them hip width apart, tuck my toes under. My hands come to the small of my back, just above my bum on that little lower back part. Maybe my fingers point down, maybe they point up. Either way, my elbows are pressing towards the back. I engage my legs, so I make them nice and strong from my knees to my hips. Make my tummy strong, roll my shoulders back, and I look up. This is my camel pose. Maybe I stay right here. Maybe I want to try bending back a little bit further. Maybe I can drop all the way down, my hands and my heels. Soaring through space. Don't forget to breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths. And wherever you are, gently walk your way back up to standing, or kneeling, I guess. Then we're going to come around, find a comfortable seat, and imagine that we're soaring through space. Maybe we're on our way to the moon. And this is a good time to remember that connection we talked about. The connection from us to everything else around us, everything in space. And there's a little song that goes along with this. It goes, everything comes from one, everything goes to one, and it goes back home again. That's all the words. So we're going to go through this song multiple times, and there's hand movements that go with it. Just listen at first, then see if you can join in. I'll start the hand movements a few times through, and then I'll start singing. So our arms come up, and then they come down. Inhale, exhale. Ready? All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. Everything comes from one, and it goes back home again. All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. Everything comes from one, and it goes back home again. All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. Everything comes from one, and it goes back home again. All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. Everything comes from one, and it goes back home again. All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. Everything comes from one, and it goes back home again. All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. All things come from one, all things go to one. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Take a few more deep breaths here. Great job. I hope you all enjoyed your ride into space. I thought we'd try a few more star and moon-themed poses. Those are kind of fun. Again, my head might disappear, but don't worry, you can see my body. So we're all going to stand up. Our legs go about hip width apart or a little bit further. Our arms come out to the sides, and then a little bit up over top like that. Okay, but our legs stay straight. This is our 5-pointed star. And then we're going to lift up onto one foot, lift up onto the other foot. Kind of like a shooting star. Let's tip back the other way. And over to the other side. Now let's tip to the other side and see if we can hold it. Maybe 2 breaths. Deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. And let's try it on the other side. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in. Come back to center. We're going to try one that's called half moon pose. I like having my wall right behind me because it can help me balance. So I'm going to put one hip right up against the wall, and then my hand comes down towards the floor. My other leg lifts up, top arm reaches back. Balancing half moon. You can imagine that your body's kind of like a crescent shape on top. Take a few more breaths to play around here. Are you wobbling a bunch? That's okay. That's how you learn. And then let's come back down, step the foot down. I'm going to turn around, still use that nice wall. Remember, my hips lined up against the wall. I reach my hand down. Other leg comes up. Reach my arm up. Maybe I'm looking up at that top arm. Balancing here. Breathing deeply. Maybe you're wobbling a little bit. Totally fine. Deep breath in. And coming back down. I have one more. Ooh, let's do the galaxy spin first. So we're back in that 5-pointed star pose. And we're going to turn around all the way back to the front. And then we turn around the other way. And we're spinning like a big spiral galaxy. Ooh, look, my galaxy came back. My space picture. Yay! Let's do a few more of these little spins. Nice job. Now the last star-themed pose I have for us here is going to start in downward facing dog. Do you remember that downward dog pose with our hands and our feet down? I'm going to pick up one leg behind me. I'm going to curl the knee in, and then I'm going to stick it out across my body out the other side. Maybe I stay right here. Maybe the side of my body that my foot is sticking out of, maybe that hand picks up and reaches open. It's my fallen triangle, or I like to think of this as my shooting star pose. And then my hand comes back down. Maybe I stretch that leg back. And scooch this way. Try it with the other side. Up. Curl the leg in. Shoot it across. Pick up the hand. Shooting star. Ooh, it feels good. Coming back down. Stretching the leg out. Setting it down. We want to play with that one more time, maybe? I know if it's the first time you're playing with it, it can seem pretty weird. So we stretch the leg, curl it in, shoot it out across our body. Maybe we stay right here. Maybe we pick up a hand, open it up. Place the hand back down, readjust our feet, stretch out the leg, set that leg back down. Other leg reaches up, curl it in, cross the body, reach the hand up, shooting star. Step it down, adjust your feet, Stretch out the leg, step it down. Let's walk our hands back towards our feet. Inhale all the way up to standing. Hands to heart center. And let's have a seat. And let's sing a little song together. The first time through, we're just going to do the normal eensy weensy spider that everybody knows. And then the second time through, we're going to do the yoga eensy weensy spider. And you'll see how this song connects to our space class today. So let me take a deep breath in. After all those shooting stars, I want to be able to sing. One more time. Deep breath in. That's better. The eensy weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the eensy weensy spider went up the spout again. Now let's do the yoga eensy weensy spider. I'll sing it through twice. You can just listen, and I'd love if you sang along with me the second time. The eensy weensy spider went up the water spout to ask all the universe, what is life about? The stars in the sky said that life is great. So the eensy weensy spider went home to meditate. Take a deep breath in and out. Second time through. The eensy weensy spider went up the water spout to ask all the universe, what is life about? The stars in the sky said that life is great. So the eensy weensy spider went home to meditate. And let's take 3 deep breaths here. We're going to do a deep relaxation to help us settle down after this fun space class. So I'd like everybody to find a space on your mat or on the floor where you can just stretch out on your back. Your legs are stretched out alongside you. You've got your feet about hip width apart further. Your arms are alongside your body, palms facing up towards the ceiling. You're just fully relaxed. You let your feet just fall out to the sides. Roll your shoulders back and let your breathing become easy and natural. Maybe you can even close your eyes and just feel your body. Maybe you feel some tingles from all that energy and movement from class. Maybe you just feel the breath entering and leaving your body. I want you all to stay relaxed on your backs. Your eyes closed if you can. I'm going to sit up, but you stay on your backs and just listen while I tell you a little story. So if your entire body is relaxed, you're breathing deeply. While you're breathing, imagine you're laying inside a magic spaceship with walls you can see right through. Your spaceship gently lifts off the earth and flies into the night sky. You're gently floating up, up, up toward the stars. Imagine that you've now left the Earth. You're taking an amazing journey to explore the solar system and Beyond our solar system, our galaxy. Beyond that, the universe. We look outside, your magic spaceship with the clear walls. You can see all the stars in the sky, beautiful twinkling points of light. Maybe your ship is soaring past the sun. What does it look like? Is it burning bright? Maybe you notice the moon as your ship soars by. Notice what it looks like. As you continue traveling through the solar system, look for the other planets. Notice what colors they are as your spaceship zooms further out. Maybe you see a comet flying by, leaving a bright white tail of ice behind it. Keep breathing. And you decide where your spaceship takes you. Beyond the solar system, out into the galaxy. What wonders of the universe do you see? Take a moment to wonder to yourself about where it all came from. How far does it go? How big is the universe? What is my part in all of this? As you continue traveling in your spaceship, keep noticing the wonders around you. Allow some questions to form, and know that it's okay to not know the answers. Take a few more deep breaths here. Imagining your journey through space. When you're ready, let your spaceship magically bring you back through the solar system, past the planets, past the moon, not quite to the sun, taking a stop to gently coast down towards the earth. And as you settle back down to earth, remember that we are all searching for truth and meaning and thinking about the big questions in our lives. So we're going to join you on your back. We're all going to bring the soles of our feet together and the palms of our hands just over our heart. We're going to lift up our feet, rub the soles of our feet and the palms of our hands together, and our cricket rub. Make some heat and energy. When you're feeling nice and warm, you can set the feet down. Bring the hands over the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Maybe place your hands over your ears. Curl your legs together back into your tummy. Roll over to one side. Take a deep breath in. And then push yourself back up to seated. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. Maybe you're gazing gently down at the floor in front of you. And we'll close out today's class with the long time sun. So our arms come out to the side. I'll sing it through twice. And listen the first time. I'd love you to join in the second. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam. Namaste, which means the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Have a beautiful day.